Hey guys, Michael from Copper vs Glass, and in today's video we're looking at two DAB portable radios to see if they're any good and if radio is actually still relevant. So, let's take a look. So first up we have the Move T4, and this is the bigger of the two radios that we're going to be looking at today. It's got a nice screen with a lot of information, it's a little bit low res but it does get the job done. On the right hand side you've got the on, off and also the lock switch, along with the volume up and down, and these buttons are extremely tactile, very clicky, and they're just in general very responsive. On the back of the device you've got the micro USB to charge the actual device, and then you've got a kickstand as well, and then on the left you've got an auxiliary output if you do want to use headphones. You've then also got the search buttons at the top, along with the aerial, and yeah, for my younger viewers out there and those of you that don't know, we used to have to use aerials to get any sort of signal on a device, whether that was a radio, car, mobile phone. Aerials are a little bit of a thing of the past, but here they're definitely necessary. We then have the Move R3, and this here is definitely more of a portable solution, allowing you to take your radio out and about and use it much like you would a Walkman back in the day. You've got all of your controls here up on the front in regards to your favourite channels, and also a search button as well, so you can scrub through to get to the radio station that you need. You've got the on-off lock switch just on the top here, and then on the right hand side of the device you can see here that you've got the volume up and down, and then on the bottom you've got the micro USB to charge it, and you've also got the auxiliary output to connect the headphones, and the headphones on this portable device is actually what's going to act as the aerial. Now you do also have a very low resolution screen up front, but again it's got all the information there that you need in regards to battery, the time, the station you're listening to, and also the quality of the radio that you're getting as well. It's also really pocketable, so as you can see here, I actually keep it in this little change pocket just at the top here, but if you do want to just put it in your normal pocket, throw it into a bag, you've got the option to do so, and it allows you to take your radio out and about. In regards to some specifications of the T4, you've got up to 22 hours of continuous playback with the built-in rechargeable battery. Now you are going to get a little bit extra in terms of battery life, or the maximum amount, if you are going to be using headphones as opposed to the internal speaker itself. You've also got that screen that I mentioned as well. Now it's a TFT display, so it's not necessarily the best display out there, but it is good in a lot of different lighting conditions. Now this one does also have built-in Bluetooth, so if you wanted to connect your phone to it and stream something like Spotify, Google Play Music or Apple Music, then you've got the option to do so. It's also really small and compact, so if you want to take it out and about, or if you've got slightly larger pockets, then you can actually put it in your pocket if you need to. And you can also have up to 20 stations preset, and you've got a sleep timer, alarms to help wake you up, so it's got a ton of different features built in. In regards to the sound quality, I was actually quite pleasantly surprised with the audio. Now it is obviously coming from a radio station, so in terms of quality, already it's not going to be the best. There's not necessarily a ton of bass, and there is only the one speaker on the left hand side, but nonetheless it did actually sound okay. It can get extremely loud, which is definitely a good thing, so if you want to have this out and about in the garden or in a certain room in the house, you're not going to have any issues with listening to it. But obviously keep in mind that it's not going to be the best in terms of quality if you are going to be using it for Bluetooth functionality and streaming something like Spotify to it. There's definitely better options out there for around the same sort of price. Now with the R3 you do have the functionality of it being portable, so if you want to take it out and about, then this is going to be the best option to do so. It's got around 15 hours of continuous playback with the rechargeable battery using the headphones, and like I mentioned, you do need to use the headphones because they actually act as the aerial itself. Now you've got the same options for a sleep timer, 20 stations to be preset, and it's also really compact in the size. As you can see here, it's extremely small and also light. Now normally with a music listening device, whether that's a phone or a specifically made audio device, I would say that you need to have some really nice headphones to really get the most out of a device. However, with this, again, because it is going to be radio, using the built-in headphones you're going to have perfectly fine sound, and if you're used to the sound of something like the Apple EarPods for example, and the look and also the fit, then again you're not going to have any issues. But keep in mind that you can use any other headphones that you need to, but it's not really going to affect the audio really all that much. But the main thing for me is radio really all that worth it? Well, keep in mind guys that to use anything like Spotify, Google Play Music or Apple Music, you do have to have a monthly subscription but that does also give you the privilege of choosing any song that you want, creating your own playlists, whereas with the radio you do have to listen to what they're playing at any one time. So if you are into popular type of music, then yes, this is definitely a great option because that's really all they're going to be playing, but for most people I would say that using something like a streaming service is going to be a better option. Now, does that mean that these are necessarily bad devices? Well, definitely not. If you really have the need for radio and you do want to go out and about and have something that's more portable, then the R3 is definitely the best way to go because it gives you that iPod-like functionality of plugging in headphones and going. If you want to use it for a run, for example, it's going to be great for that because of how light it is, but if you do want something maybe a little bit more stationary with a little bit more sound, then the T4 is definitely the option for you. But let me know down in the comments below if you guys are still listening to radio or if you've completely switched over to streaming services, and if you are using radio, is it on your mobile device, the web, or do you have a specific radio like these in this video? If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up down below, and if you've got any questions or comments, let me know in the comments section or on Twitter at Copper vs Glass. If you're not already subscribed, you'll also find that down in the description as well, and once you are subscribed, don't forget to turn on notifications so that you're notified anytime that I post a new video here on the channel. I'm Michael from Copper vs Glass, thanks very much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video.